Hey guys, on this weekly update, let's start with the USDT chart, which is the most important one. Like I said, if we break the high here, past resistance, then we are likely going very quick up. And like I thought, side broke and we had like a flash crash in 2 days up to exactly the resistance level that I thought about. Bounced off. Weirdly, I thought we would hit the 72k on BTC, but we didn't. We still front run it a bit. So what we're currently looking at is that all of the major charts took all the key levels, even the ones that were like not yet fully done last week. So they were like around here. Didn't fully take the demand level, which took them not fully. So it would be quite interesting to see when we hit this level, which I marked here, which was, I think, yeah, the 2 week. So this is the full 2 week demand, and I think 1 week, yeah, the 1 week OB. If we hit here, if we hit at the same time the 72k, that would be quite interesting. It would be the last on total as like a decent level to watch for. So it could wick through it maybe, but consolidate here. Yeah, otherwise there's not much to see here. On total two went through the ones that we thought are the main levels. We went through it and nearly hit the demand level here. I think it was which one it was. Check again. But yeah, also stopped before that. Didn't hit yet fully, and the main area we are looking at is either this demand level or the lower one with the previous low, which would be quite far off, I think. Would make it's a 70%, it's a bit too much for the 72k range, so that won't probably hit. And here we also hit basically everything. We filled the demand levels, all of them. So there's also not much left besides the previous low. So for others, I would say we can maybe hit the previous low for double bottom, but it doesn't need to be. I don't know if it would go that low, but yeah, basically everything is at the max right now. Other BTC, we have the only level that I could find in this region, which is the 2 week HOB. Also finally hit for double bottom again. The first one was very quick, so it didn't take all the liquidity. Now it took all the liquidity. So yeah, others are also at extreme discount right now. In regards to the CME, we have on Ethereum 3 different CME gaps right now, which the highest would end at 3350. So we have a lot of gaps to fill here. Yeah, BTC, we have also one recent one, but it's not that much. It's only until 85k. So it would be interesting if we first, let's see on a daily, if we first close this gap here after the weekend, so in the next 2-3 days close this gap and then finally go for the final blow off to the 72k area around here. Otherwise, BTC, still my same plan that I had before, which I will show here quickly. Okay, so what I would think right now is we go up to the 85k around, which here is a smaller, lower time frame level. The only real one I would say right now that makes sense, where people get likely a bit bullish again because it goes over the previous high. It's only little, so people might long here. And let's see here. So people might long here, and then we finally go down for the 72k and then go up again. So this is currently my favorite scenario for that, we can see shorts. I really like this short level, which was previously a support, and because you have this breakdown, it becomes now resistance. Normally these levels are really nice, especially if you're in a sell or buy program. Whenever it breaks through these levels, which are quite strong, I think it starts at weekly and daily and then 23 hours and 12 hours, through even 3 fair value gaps now, each of them, they become really strong levels. So I like this one, and on XRP for a short, I really like this level. So Ethereum would hit a lot quicker, would be around here, the level, and if that would break on Ethereum, if this level would break, I have still here level and here level, which I like this one also quite a lot, so I would probably wait for this one, but take it then on XRP likely in this area. And in regards to Confluence with USDT, we have a lot of levels here, mostly lower time frame. We have 3-4 levels here on USDT, and on USDC we have also here 4 levels. So whenever we break back into the previous resistance, we'll be looking to enter shorts. Yeah, there's not much more really this week, because exactly what I thought could happen happened. If we break here the SI, and now it's basically just a waiting game. I don't know how long, probably not much really. I can't see we need to wait much longer. So on USDC we probably hit this area then, which would be the FIB. It could either hit the 0.886 FIB, or we go to the previous high here, which would make more sense for double top in a sense, or triple even here, and then go back down. That would make the most sense to me. On USDC, this is my main, I would say, main chart right now that I'm looking at for entries. For long entries is this area, which has several confluences, which I spoke about in my USDC video, USDC analytic video, where I basically made this whole chart here that I have now from scratch, which you can check out on my channel. I see this level here as the, which would be also somehow 3 drive more likely 3 drive, into the 0.886 FIB with 18 hours, 23 hours, and some other confluences which can be seen here. So this one has here, okay. This one has here a nice double fair value gap confluence. It's 23 hours, and there's a lot more here. So yeah, that will make the most sense to me. Let's see what next will happen, but yeah, this is currently my favorite scenario, which I can draw here again. So we go basically up here, then we will likely, sorry, it's the wrong one. Yeah, so what I'm thinking currently is we go somewhere here, maybe before already, but around here. Then we go up here, and from there we get a good reaction, go here, and then we finally break through this and go lower to the target that I mentioned on the video, which would be the end target of 0.7 to 0.8. It's like the maximum target for the next bullish continuation, until we then very likely go deep into bear market, which is around the 4 to 4.2% extended target range, which would coincide with 44 to 46K BTC.